Welcome to the final part of Project Elly. Things haven't entirely gone smoothly. The plan to get an MOT and drive up to Yorkshire didn't quite go to plan. She just scraped an MOT and then she conked out, and I've had quite a few problems getting her to run. So here's why we didn't end up in Yorkshire. Not everything has gone swimmingly with putting this car back together, and perhaps the most clear example of that is the rear seat. I don't have one. Fortunately, a rear seat isn't an MOT testable item. If it's not there, the MOT tester can't test it. So for that reason, I haven't fitted any seat belts, because there's no seat for them to be belts for. And one reason for that is that the clips that I seem to have tidied away that hold the back seat in, these new inner wings seem to be a slightly different size. They should be M7s, I think. Which is 11mm head size, very common size on a Citroen 2CV, but it seems to be somewhere more like M6. I don't have any M6 bolts. 2CVs just do not use M6 bolts, so I'm a bit scuppered on that, but that's okay. I'm not planning on carrying anyone in the back. It just makes it more of a van. She's finished, and it's MOT time. So I'm going to fit the grill muff so she stays nice and warm, and put some petrol in to make sure she'll actually make it to the MOT station. Fingers crossed. This is it then. The first drive out on the road. Oh, that's gone well. Jump pack it is then. Right, tiny jump pack in place. Come on, Ellie. Out into the pouring rain. Let's get the jump pack off. Right. To the MOT station. A bit frantic. It's pouring with rain, so I can understand why she might not want to go out. Two CVs are really bloody loud. Driving along with no MOT and no tax, and this is the only time where it's completely legal to do that. I'm driving to a pre-booked MOT. The car is on the books at the garage I'm driving to, so I can drive there or to an authorised place of repair. They're loud. This is the furthest I've driven this car in 2 years. Oh, this is an unbelievably magic moment. I am so thankful to all the people who made this possible. There were people who contributed money, there were people who contributed spares, there were people who just contributed their skills in the form of Citroens and Sparrow Automotive and many others. Obviously I've had to pay for some of those skills, but I suspect the bill I got from Citroens wasn't really for the amount of work he did. Make no bones about it, if I paid someone to do all the work from scratch, this would have been at least £8,000 worth of expenditure. Oh, truck. If you're in a 2CV, give way to things that are bigger, and unfortunately that's everything. go, first two. Whoa. Oh yes, body roll, I remember. Whoa. And the other way. Woohoo! Oh, this is what 2CVing is all about. Right, bring on the MOT. She did it! Yay! Well done, Ellie. Oh, but it wasn't the easiest of tests. She conked out twice during the test, and embarrassingly the lads had to push me out of the garage so I could bump start it and get it going again. I'm not sure what the problem is. Could be the stale fuel, could be the fact that spark plugs are old, I probably should have put new ones in. Could be that I've still got a dodgy coil, I don't know. It's still very prone to starting to misfire and then conking out, so I need to get that sorted because the plan is tomorrow to drive to Yorkshire. Bugger! This little car is not happy. It's conked out again. I'm pointing towards a hill. I'm almost home, but I decided to go and get fresh fuel, and she seems to have decided she doesn't want to do that. This is not good. Gravity's starting to pick in. At least the 2CV is a nice simple car and it's nice and light to push. Enough momentum for a bump. Perhaps not. I hope she bumps down this next hill, otherwise I'm going to end up a long way from home. More momentum, more momentum. Come on, girl, come on. She's not catching. Oh, ha! Almost. Oh, come on, girl. Well, she's sort of running. Which means I guess I need to sort of put my seatbelt back on. I think I'm going to abort this run to the petrol station, no? I'm going to just try and nip home. No, she's conked out again and now I'm pointing uphill. Arse. Well, I've managed to get the car back home. Thanks in part to the cavalry who turned up with a spare coil. So, thank you for bailing me out. It saved the call to the breakdown service. And here we are. I'm not sure the coil is the problem, but I'm just going to have to see how she goes and maybe change spark plugs, consider changing HT leads, consider changing the condenser, although she seems alright now, but we'll see. So yesterday didn't go entirely to plan. Having the car conk out twice on the MOT and then failing to get home was not quite how things were meant to go. So at the moment I've fitted new points and a new condenser, and I'm going to refit this box and then set the ignition timing. And I've been having trouble with the ignition timing. I tried setting it perfectly to factory and she won't run at all. So let's see how she does with this slightly different points box. Right, I've reset the timing again using my makeshift timing light. I've had to make another one because I've fitted the side indicator I used in the last video. Time for the moment of truth. Oh, sorry, I'm pressing buttons that I shouldn't be. Oh, well that sounds pretty lovely. Ka-ching! Well, it's good news. She feels much more eager and responsive. old hill for a little car. This feels much more like the Ellie I remember. I've loaded her up in top gear to see if I can hear pinking, and I can't, so that's good. Sadly, this is all a bit too late for our plan to drive up to North Yorkshire this weekend. We've decided not to bother with that. We shall find another way to celebrate having the 2CV back on the road. I sincerely hope that isn't the brand new condenser I've just fitted. I'm going to try changing the coil again. I think I need a new one. Right, I've chucked the spare coil on. Moment of truth. That sounds rather healthier. I think I need a new coil. I've just arrived back home. There you go, there's the proof. And she's just conked out. So, thank you Ellie for actually making it home. Phew. Right, I think I need a better ignition solution. Here we go then. I've just fitted a new coil. I've already fitted the original point assisted box. Now we've got that repaired, so there's no condenser to worry about. I've even fitted new spark plugs and given the engine fresh oil, which shouldn't affect the ignition but just makes me feel better anyway. So, moment of truth. How does she start? Oh, like a dream! Time for a drive! This is it! I'm driving my 2CV on the road and she's behaving! It's very windy, so I'm getting blown all over the place. But this is it. I am 2CV. Oh, here we go, on the right. 29 horsepower can be this much fun. We're doing 60 according to my speedometer. It's been a long old slog, but we've done it. Ellie is back on the road. Thanks to your help, thanks to you watching the videos and leaving lovely comments and inspiring me to crack on. Ah. Best feeling ever. Right then, let's have a little walk around my refurbished Citroen 2CV. Right, here we go. First of all, these wings are a satin red finish. That's plastic coat rattle cans from Cheap Charlie's in town. I'm really pleased with that. I've done the headlamp bowls the same. The rear wing is still its original bright red. I will be repainting that. I'm not sure if I'm going to reuse that wing or fit another metal one, because over on the other side that's a metal original wing, and that also needs a few dents knocking out and a bit of colour. But you can see there's still waxy streaks everywhere because I've been trying to rust proof as I go. A couple of club stickers, my lovely new DMB graphics number plates. Absolutely spot on, and even got a fog light that looks a bit like the original. That's quite pleasing.